When a mother doesn't care about her children that she has, because she has so many of those children, and she's frustrated and struggling, so she turns to drugs. And our children get molested and AS and some stuff like that because she's not there. She's frustrated. She's a single parent at the end of the day, okay? So there's a lot of social things that's been happening and still going on in this reality that has been adding to the frequency, the low frequency of this reality. You understand the reality that we are in now. Religion is not the answer. Jesus is not the answer. We are the answer. We need to choose between love and darkness in our homes. Jesus cannot do nothing for you if you don't make that choice yourself. The blood of Jesus is not going to solve all your problems. The blood of Jesus is not going to solve all your problems when you keep on going to do the same things in your life. Turning to alcohol to solve a problem because you're frustrated. Turning to violence because you cannot communicate properly. You cannot listen, to understand what the other person's saying. You're being abusive because you saw the abuse in your society. You saw that this is how we engage as human beings, as a man will engage with a woman, or she's lesser than her. These are the things that's also popping up like popcorn everywhere. You need to understand that everything's linked to something. There's no man who's taught love and forgiveness and kindness in his home and society that can go and do what was done to Ashley, what was done to many other people, even in the e-files. The children went missing. There's no people that know about love and kindness and forgiveness and empathy that can do all those atrocities. Treat people and human beings like they're commodity. So it's coming from somewhere, guys. We cannot only blame those people that did it. It's a frequency. It's been going on for a very long time. So we need to make a choice. How are we going to behave in our homes alone, in our families, with our colleagues at work? Small changes need to be made. Small constructive changes with frequency of high frequency. Understanding that when I hurt you, I hurt myself. In other words, I'm hurting the whole reality, the whole universe. I'm adding to the negative frequency in this collective. Saying that it's okay for another person to engage in SAS and stuff with another person and abuse another person because that person is not me. I'm separate. I'm more superior, I have more money. These are the things that we are allowing. We are allowing them because we are making those choices in our homes and in our societies. Then we see it on TV out playing, we see it on social media playing out as well. Right? So we need to take accountability. We need to take accountability of everything that's happening in this reality. Every single person, all 8 billion of us, more or less, we're all responsible for what's going on currently and what's been exposed. Remember, everything's energy. And energy doesn't die. It doesn't end. It just moves to another position, another form, basically. Right, guys? So, let me do some housekeeping here. If you have not as yet, and you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm Sissy, life coach and motivational speaker. My content is about spirituality, self-awareness, and self-development, and also taking accountability. I'm a life coach as well. So when you want to make a change in your life, it's about you owning that thing, that where you are at the moment, that owning that situation. When you don't own the situation, you're blaming other people, you cannot make the change. You cannot make your life better. You cannot live your life with authenticity because you're blaming everybody else around you for your circumstance and for the situation. And you're saying, oh, that happened so far away. It's nothing to do with me. Yes, it has a lot to do with all of us. We are allowing abuse in our homes. We are allowing abuse in our societies. We are allowing all these things. This is energy and frequency. It's going to the collective. The collective energy, survival, that you need to hurt another person for you to have food on your plate. Survival, that you need to gaslight another person so you can get your own way.